This card chosen for you is from the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud. Card number 52. The Rar. Wild energy. Pure potential. Once upon a time there were 3 pink boys, more or less, and a Rar, who all played in Brian's son's, Toby's bedroom. They liked the midnight tea parties, the magical ambience, and of course they liked Toby. Unfortunately, the pink boys got too rowdy, and Brian had to throw them out into the garden, which was where they belonged anyway. The Rar learned from the experience in a Rarish way, and it quieted down a bit during the midnight hours. Rars are not naughty or wicked, just energetic. They're also not very discriminating. They like to join into whatever excitement is going on and add energy to it. In a way, they are pure potential, and they potentize whatever is happening. Rars are attracted to mobs rioting and to meditation groups rising towards ecstasy and to any other strong energy states. Rars are a bit like Tigger in the Pooh stories. They bounce, they zoom, they go off on wild tangents. Brian hasn't painted a wild tangent yet, as far as I know, but I know what they look like, having encountered more than my share. Think of the roar of a growling dog, the roar of an engine revving up, or the roar of a purring cat, and the R of the R. As I say, Rars don't discriminate. It is up to us to do that. They put a live spark into whatever is happening. It is our choice of what we do with it. So as a message, a Rar in your cards encourages you to be especially attentive to what you are doing with your energy and intentions. Don't get carried away by the Rar's bouncy enthusiasm, but do take advantage of the energy. You can accomplish a great deal with the energy being made available to you. This is a good time. Note that the Rar is not grounded and is not meant to be, but humans need to keep their feet firmly on the earth. When you encounter the Rar, breathe slowly, center, earth yourself, be clear about your objectives, and then go for them. As a warning, the Rar upside down indicates a terrible problem. Both the Querent and the Rar are losing or have lost control and are thrashing about in midair. Fairy glamour and fairy zaps are running wild. Illusions and delusions are rife. Misunderstandings escalate. A cold shower is definitely in order. Practice grounding exercises. Meditate. Back off. And look at things coolly. This may not be enough, but please, try. Before I read the second card for you, just a reminder to please hit the like and help me beat those algorithms. For every like that you give me is potentially 1,000 suggestions and recommendations on YouTube. Thank you and God bless. Enjoy the rest of the reading. This card chosen for you is from the Fairy Forest, an oracle of the wild green world by Lucy Cavendish. Card number 33, Vulva, prophecy, guidance, direction. There are those who can see beyond the present moment, who can see the way the web is woven, and who can connect to its strands and share with others the messages that they long to hear. Such a one is the vulva, a witch, a seer, a woman who can see beyond the physical world. When she comes to you, you are being asked to connect to your own roots, symbolized by her staff, and you can connect deeply into the earth and begin to listen to the language of the world and to receive its messages. It is imperative that you honor her and her messages through respectful listening and by making space to act on the guidance given. The advice and magical guidance given through this card is feminine in its aspect, yet it is anything but stereotypical. It is strong and wild and fierce. There is ruthless quality to the truth that will now come to you, but because of its clarity, there will be a great healing. You are also being asked to consider your independence. to no longer give up your freedom simply to have relationships. The vulva is not celibate, but she never allows herself to be possessed by relationship. This too is your fate for a time. Hear now the voice of the vulva. Take up your stack, strike the earth, and listen for the messages to come forth. Artwork, Forest Bed.